Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial on setting up Jenkins pipeline to deploy AWS infrastructure using CloudFormation. In this video, we will automate the deployment process using Jenkins, AWS CLI, and GitHub. By the end, you will have fully functional CI/CD pipeline to deploy AWS resources. We will cover IAM setup and AWS CLI configuration and Jenkins pipeline creation and deployment verification. So let's get started. Before you begin, there are some prerequisites you should follow. First, you should have an AWS account and AWS CLI installed on your Jenkins server. Jenkins should also be installed on the server. And you should have one GitHub repository that will contain a CloudFormation template. So as in this project, we will be creating one simple EC2 instance using CloudFormation via GitHub and pipeline using Jenkins. Step one, we will create one IAM user. This IAM user will be used in our Jenkins so that our integration between Jenkins and AWS can be established. Okay, so I will log in into my AWS account. Currently, I am in London region and I will go to IAM and here I will create one user. So under user, click on create user. So I'll creating one Jenkins user, Jenkins user, the name whatever you can give. Management console access is not required as cause we will using for the like integration of pipeline only. Okay, so we AWS console management is not required in this. Hit next, and currently I will not attach any policy and any permission. So I will just create just simple user. The policy will attach after creation and just create user. You can see Jenkins user is now created. Now, after creating user, I will now attach one policy, which as I have mentioned earlier. Go to the user and the username under security credential. You will see permission. Permission. I will add permission here and I will attach policy directly. And here permissions are loading. So this will take few time for loading. So I have created full documentation in for this practical. You can follow this. I will upload this whole document in my GitHub repository. You can follow this step-by-step process. Okay, so now in our AWS account, and we can see the policies. So as mentioned here, we will give policy as mentioned in document one cloud formation access, EC2 formation, EC2 creation, and IAM. So IAM full access we are giving as we will be creating one access and key so that which can be configured in Jenkins. Okay, so we have created our user with the appropriate permission. So now next we have to create key ID and secret access key. Okay, for that go to users and your user which we have created. Go to security credential and under that access key you can see here we can send programmatic call to AWS from AWS CLI. Okay, we will create one access key. Access key will be for CLI and we are using a AWS CLI. Okay, and I can instead of resolution proceed, just give the confirmation and create next. Just create a key. Okay. Now this is the important information. We have we note that information that is my access key, and I will copy secret. secret. Okay, now done. You can download the CC also for your future reference. Now, once user created, okay, so the our first step is created. We have created any user. Now, step two. Here we have to configure AWS CLI on Jenkins server. So AWS CLI, it is a one exe file which you need to download. You can just Google it AWS CLI download. So here the AWS first link will be appear on search and you can see the windows and just here AWS CLI you can see one exe will be download. You need to install it. Okay, I have already installed in my system, so I will proceed. I will proceed with the install configuration. So now, I have one Windows system here where Jenkins is installed. You can see 127 is IP where I have installed my Jenkins. Okay. So in this, now I will configure my AWS CLI. Open command prompt. Okay, and we have to configure AWS CLI. First, you need to check the AWS installed or CLI installed or not. If you are getting this output, means CLI is installed properly. So we have to configure it using the command AWS configure. Once you get the, it will ask for access key ID. Here we have copied the access key ID. We need to copy it here, and it will ask for secret key. Secret key we also have. We have to mention region if you are the default EU base 2 is configured. If you want to change, you can mention the region from here. Like I am creating, I will be creating uh, EC2 in London region or any other region. You have to get the region name from here. I'm in London region and London name is EU West 2. Okay, EU West 2 is here mentioned. And you have to mention JSON and this should be there. The same is mentioned in my document also. You have to mention it now. So we have configured the AWS CLI. We need to verify the same using this command. Once you mentioned it, you can see our Jenkins user details are showing here. So now steps 2 completed. In step 3, the credential which we have created in AWS for Jenkins user, we have to configure it in Jenkins. For that, we need to log in into our Jenkins first, as I already logged in Jenkins. Under that, we have to go in Manage Jenkins. Under that, we have credential. Under credential, you can see the global credential in system and global credential. We have to add credential here. In uh, new credential, we have to provide select AWS credential. In that, we have to just keep the global as it is. Create one ID like AWS credential. The name we can, whatever we can provide. Credentials. Okay. Description will be saying if you want to change, you can change it. Access key. Access key, which we have already noted down. Access to secret key. Okay. Now click on create. Now we have uh, also provided the credential in Jenkins. Okay, once this is done, go back, just check the details are saved. Here you can say AWS credential are saved. Okay. Yes, now proceeding with step 4. Here we will create GitHub repository and in that repository we will upload one CloudFormation template. Login into github.com, new account, go to repository, new repositories, and you can see in top right corner, click new, provide Git repository name as you like, and make it public or private as needed, and click on create. Once you create your repository, go to your repository and upload one CloudFormation template. This CloudFormation template have I have attached in a video, and you have mentioned my GitHub repository URL. You can download it from there. I will open one template file, and you can see in this template I'm creating one sample EC2 instance with the image ID and instance type I have mentioned T2 micro, and tags I have mentioned the name of the my EC2 instance. Okay. With this information, we will create one EC2 instance. Now, once you set up your repository, we will create Jenkins pipeline. Login into Jenkins, click on new item, give a name like EC2 creation, uh, select item type as pipeline and click on OK. Okay. Now go to the pipeline script and copy the script as mentioned in document. Make sure you have copied properly so that we should not face any error while job execution. So in script, you can see I'm using agent any and I'm setting environment variables of EC2 region and stack name. Stack name is nothing but cloud formation template name. As you can see here, if I go to cloud formation and manually we create a stack for execution of uh, AWS resource creation. You can see create stack. Okay. So we have to mention here the stack name as a name which we want to create. Now in stages, I have created two stages. One, the template will be fetched from AWS where I have mentioned my AWS template, cloud formation template. Okay. And the branch name is main. Now stage two, the deployment of stack, creation of stack using CloudFormation. So here, in this, I am using the credential of AWS credential which I have created. As you can see, AWS credential ID. We have to create a credential ID. We have to go in manage Jenkins, the credential which we have provided under global credential. You can see ID is the AWS credentials. You need to copy this and mention your ID here. Okay, credential ID, and we have to execute script as I'm using a Windows system. We're using Bash, and you can see AWS command I am executing. I will show you here. AWS CloudFormation. We are deploying one stack with the name which I have provided in variable. Template file will be EC2 creation job, which is mentioned in the GitHub with this name and capabilities. I am that this means I am you are using the GitHub Jenkins user which you have created and region in which region you have to create your instance. Okay, once you have created, apply and save. Okay, now step 6 is completed. Our Jenkins job is created. Now we will run new job. We will say build now. Build is scheduled. Now we will check with the friend. It's not showing, so first here you can see it is in progress and it is running. You can check the logs, it is skipping pattern. Okay, as you can see, it has run our cloud command means it repository is now cloned and it is creating state. I go to I will go in AWS account and check. Yes, it is created our stake in CloudFormation, and if I refresh my Jenkins EC2 for EC2 instance, you can see it is created. It is initializing T2 micro. Now I will check if it is okay, running or not. As you can see instant screenshot, yes, our server is up and running. So this is how we will create job and will integrate our EC2 resources, and just like that we will create resources like EC2, S3, and everything using CloudFormation and Jenkins. Thank you for watching. Congratulations, we have successfully set up Jenkins pipeline to deploy AWS infrastructure using CloudFormation. With this automation, you can deploy AWS resources efficiently without manual intervention. Make sure to monitor your Jenkins logs and AWS CloudFormation console for any issues. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. To stay updated on DevOps, please do subscribe and see you in next tutorial.